On a perfectly ordinary Saturday afternoon, 12-year-old Suzy had one very important mission. She was going to find the most perfect, wonderful, absolutely meant-to-be kitten in the whole wide world. And then, she found him. She named him Bandit because of the way he looked at her, like he was already planning something. Bandit explored every inch of Suzy's room and decided it was his now. They played for hours. Bandit was fast and fierce and absolutely tiny. Suzy dangled her fingers just a little too close. Ouch, Bandit! It was just a tiny little bite, nothing to worry about. Probably. That night, Bandit curled up right next to Suzy's pillow, purring like a tiny motor. And as Suzy drifted off to sleep, something very, very strange began to happen. The next morning, Suzy woke up feeling different. Her nose could smell everything: breakfast downstairs, flowers from next door, and definitely Bandit's fur. Her eyes were sharper than ever. She could see things she had never noticed before. She stepped into the backyard to test a theory. Super speed! She had super speed! Then she looked at the fence and jumped. She cleared it like it was nothing, like she had springs in her legs. She tested her vision in the shadows under the porch. Everything was perfectly clear, and her balance was absolutely perfect. Out in the neighborhood, her hearing picked up everything. Her nose led her straight to Mrs. Henderson's fresh-baked snickerdoodles 3 houses away, and her body moved like she had been doing gymnastics her whole life. She was fast. She was agile. She was kind of amazing. And then it hit her. She looked at the tiny mark on her hand, and she understood. She ran straight home. Bandit was waiting for her, like he always knew. Bandit blinked at her slowly, and Suzy laughed, because she finally understood everything. That afternoon, Suzy got to work. She cut and sewed and shaped, with hands that were steadier and more precise than ever before. A mask, ears, and a tail. Everything a Catgirl needs. She stood in front of her mirror and became someone new. Catgirl Suzy, protector of the neighborhood, fastest kid on the block, and she had the best sidekick in the world. Every great adventure has to start somewhere, and this one started with a tiny little bite. Catgirl Suzy's story had only just begun.
Welcome to Maplewood Park, the sunniest, most wonderful park in the whole town. That's Suzy, 8 years old, and her best friend Bandit, the tiny black kitten. Bandit blinked slowly, which in cat language means, "I completely agree." Happy kids everywhere, laughing on swings, zooming down slides. Everything was absolutely perfect. Suzy smelled the flowers. Bandit sneezed and tumbled right over backwards. But then, Suzy heard something. Her smile disappeared. Across the park, 3 older kids were snatching toys from the littlest children. The little ones cried and reached up desperately. Suzy's heart burned with courage. Suzy's eyes narrowed, her fists clenched. The biggest bully thought he was in charge of the whole park. Suzy grabbed Bandit and dashed for the bushes. Hidden in the bushes, Suzy reached into her backpack, and there it was, her cat mask, glowing gold. Suzy placed the mask on, raised her fist, and said the words. In a flash of golden light, she was ready. Catgirl Suzy, tail swishing, eyes blazing, unstoppable. With a mighty leap, they burst out of the bushes. The bullies spun around, completely stunned. She was fast. She slid under the bully and flicked his hood right over his eyes. Bandit darted between the bully's feet. The bully tripped and dropped the truck. Suzy's tail swept wide, batting the ball clean out of his hands. Suzy leaped, Bandit darted, and they high-fived right in the middle. The lead bully backed against a bench. Nowhere left to go. For a moment, nobody moved. Then, the bully did the right thing. One by one, every toy was returned. The truck, the ball, the bunny. Catgirl Suzy knelt down and held out the stuffed bunny with the warmest smile. The kids cheered and rushed to hug Catgirl Suzy. Bandit loved every second. Even the bullies were changed. The lead bully stepped forward, ashamed. The little girl gave a forgiving nod. The bully smiled back, relieved. Catgirl Suzy winked and ducked into the bushes. Out stepped Suzy again. And just like that, the mystery of Catgirl Suzy remained perfectly unsolved. At the ice cream shop, everyone got their favorite flavor, even Bandit. Suzy glanced at Bandit. He blinked slowly. "We did good today." That afternoon, everyone learned that kindness and a little cat magic can change everything. Until next time, stay brave, stay kind. Every hero starts with a good heart.